Well. First time I get to do a video like this, I'm going to do another one on the San Francisco Firebirds as well. Probably once their winning streak ends, or they hit 10 wins. Either one of those. Hoping they get to 10 wins. But right now, I'm doing a video on the Albuquerque Aliens. There's a lot to go here with this board. A lot, yeah, as you can see. So I'm going to start with where do I want to start with explaining? Just take a look at their overall record. 10-7. Now, I want to show you, where is it? It might not even be on this board. But they were 1-6 to start. And then they have won 8 straight games. They didn't win, so they have really come. The worst was 1-6. Then they won. They went to 2-7, and then 8 straight wins in a row. Something has happened to this team. I think it took them a bit to figure out, what works, and then when they realized what works, they stuck with it. So I'll just take a look. 588 overall winning percentage. So 10 wins, 7 losses. 64 runs scored, 74 runs against. So they still have areas to improve on. But look at their last 10. 9-1. And it seems like they're doing better at home than they are on the road. At home, they're 5-1. On the road, they're 5-6. So overall, they're doing better on the. They're getting wins, but they're also losing a lot. But again, they've played more away games than they have played home games, so maybe that's a factor as well. So they're on an 8-game winning streak currently, and I believe they played today as well. Then the last part of this where I'm going to spend probably half the video on. Here, so their key contributors. This is for their position players, and then I have impressive pitchers here. Pitchers that are doing really good. Which, not everybody on this team is doing good. Will Smith would be a good example, because he's on the Albuquerque Aliens. He's not having a good start, but he is on the starting lineup. Here, so I picked out 5 position players that are doing good, and I picked out 3 pitchers that have had really good starts to their seasons. So we'll go through them one by one. We'll start with the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. These stats are absolutely ridiculous. 13 home runs. That's almost as many games as he's played. He is on. I don't think it's going to last, but that is ridiculous. 9 RBIs, 228 batting average, just because he's taken so many at bats. Taking a lot of at-bats. And, yeah, because most of his hits are scoring runs for this team. Which is just, that is just great. It's ridiculous. That 13 home runs, they've played, what? So they've played just short of 20 games, and he's already in double digits in terms of home runs. That is insanity. Need I say more? Then we got a Chandler Simpson. He's a custom player. I made him up. 3 home runs, 8 RBIs. He could work on his batting average, but it is above 200. So it's early on, so that should improve. Solid production. 3 homers, 8 RBIs. He's bringing in runs for the team. And he can hit pretty well off the bat. Then we go to the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Well, everyone if you know baseball, you know Adolis Garcia. A Texas Ranger, but in the National Baseball League, he's playing on the Albuquerque Aliens. 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, 222 batting average. Definitely going to see that batting average go up. There's some more impressive stats, but I just can't put them all here. Maybe if I had a bigger board, I might. Then their third baseman, Alec Boehm. Because these are all like their primary position. Because sometimes they may not play a different position. It's just their primary what they play most of the time. So Alec Boehm here, again, not necessarily. Again, his batting average is struggling, but other than that, similar to Gunnar Henderson, he is hitting. When he does hit, he scores runs for Albuquerque. 2 homers, 8 RBIs, decent numbers. And then this last kid, another custom player. His name's Felipe Hernandez. A homer, 4 RBIs, 277 batting average. I'm just gonna say it. He is fat. He's a very fat player. 277 batting average. I think it's to his advantage here. Homer and 4 RBIs. He's getting on base consistently. A very solid batting average. He's the second baseman for the Aliens. And they probably also have some defensive contributions as well, but I mainly want to highlight their offensive contributions. Then to the final part of this video, the pitchers. We're going to take a look at what's going on. I'm not going to worry about it. Look up. I eat crackers. Does somehow the salt of the crackers get stuck to the board? I don't know. But we're going to move to the impressive pitchers. Kazuhiro Sasaki. Kazuri. It's a hard name to say. Kazuhiro Sasaki. Kazuhiro Sasaki. He's a closing pitcher, so he comes in at about the end of the game. 10 games, 1.59 ERA, which is just ridiculous. 1.32 WHIP, and 10.3 Ks per 9. And very impressive. Very impressive. So he's pitched probably about 10 to 12 innings. Very solid. Very solid. Then we had Yimi Garcia, the reliever. So he comes in probably after the starting pitcher is like retired. I'm going over this. But if you know baseball, you know what a relief pitcher is. So he's came in 7 times this year. 7 different games. Kind of ridiculous. ERA 1.93. It's under 2. The WHIP, which is it's walks, hits plus inning per innings pitched. That's what that is. A 107. Holy crud. 107 WHIP. That's not a mistake. You're not reading that wrong. 107 WHIP. That is insanity. He doesn't have necessarily the Ks per 9 like as ridiculous as this. 10.3. 7.7. That's still very solid. He's a reliever, mind you. He's a reliever. So, and he's getting very solid. Then final pitcher on this board, Clay Holmes. He's the only starting pitcher I'm featuring here. He's a start. He's WHIP. His WHIP and his Ks per 9 is what's made because he definitely could work on his ERA. He's had 4 starts already, 3.48 ERA. So definitely can improve on. That's not necessarily terrible, but he can definitely improve on that. 1.11 WHIP. Again, holy moly. That is insanity. Fantastic start. And he has a 9.15 Ks per 9. Or strikeouts per 9. So he's very good at getting these batters out. In some way, shape, or form. They're struggling to get hits against Clay Holmes. He is really doing a good job at this team as far as he's the best starting pitcher on the team. So I want to see how will this team perform in the coming days. Can they get to a 10-game winning streak? We'll see. So that pretty much does it for my cover of the Albuquerque Aliens 8-game winning streak so far. It could go to 10. If it goes to 10, I might make another video on them. See what's changed. If anything's changed. Maybe I make a video on their last specific game. I could have included their games. I might make another video and choose to include. I just didn't have enough space on the board. So that about does it. I'm Thomas, your host. See ya.